My biggest goal in life, I would have to say perfection. I just want to be perfect. Everyone says it's impossible, but I just want to be perfect, well-liked, and successful. When I turned 17, I started feeling very dissatisfied with my life, and I feel like what fuels that is like this image of perfection I constantly see through like social media, other people who are more successful than me or who live very different lives than me. This is kind of what I do during my free time. I sit here, I draw, I go on Instagram, I get some inspiration, or I kind of inspire myself. I also watch Netflix. Like right now I'm watching a show called Cheer Squad. Sometimes I wish I was a cheerleader. I could be like a super in-shape athlete. I'd probably be popular on Instagram because cheerleaders are really popular on Instagram. People love athletes. Maybe now I'm doing a little better than I was before. I still feel like my account is like cluttered in a way. Like I feel inconsistency within it. Like you see here's my artwork, it's photos of me, photos of my travels, and the one selfie of me on my thing. And I'm actually kind of embarrassed by it. And it's a really old artwork of mine, which I feel is totally irrelevant to me now. And it's just kind of all over the place, and my little perfectionist mind is really bothered by that, you could say. I'm so extremely bothered by it. What's your name?
Janice Morales.
My name is Jada Hairston.
I am Jada's mom.
Jada is my second daughter. She's 17 years old.
Janice, do you have an Instagram account?
But of course.
I do not have a social media account. It's something that never interests me. I've never been interested in contacting people in that format or being a part of the social media games that people play.
When I first started, I can say I was like one of the first people to jump on the bandwagon. It's funny because when I first started, I was in a very different place than where I'm at now with my life. So when I first joined Instagram, I was going through a divorce, and with that, it was more like, you know, more of a party scene tool for me, or venting my emotions, which I found out later that wasn't good. And now that I've been divorced for about 7 years now, I'm in a better place with myself. So that's basically what you're seeing, the better me. I made a lot of mistakes, and then I realized how powerful social media is.
I never had it, so I don't really have a comparison to draw from. It just doesn't have a place in my life. It's just not for me.
Facebook, I have such mixed emotions with Facebook, because Facebook is a place it can get dangerous, where people tend to voice their feelings, and sometimes you're in that moment and you're just letting all your feelings out, and then you look back and you're like, wow, you know, I just let a whole audience of people, and some people that follow you don't even care about you, know where you are in your life, and I don't think that's so great anymore. So I don't really do Facebook as much as I do Instagram. I like Instagram because it just shows pictures and not necessarily so much emotions. My image is very important to me. I'm a school counselor. I do have a responsibility to project positive images. I do have my teen daughters following me. So with that being said, I have to keep things clean and positive.
Projections on your daughters, right?
I'm very tough on my girls because unfortunately the world is judging by what you present, by what you say, your actions, and things like that.
Mom, why you got me looking like a tub of lard? You don't catch my skinny figure at all. And by skinny figure, I mean the illusion of one. So, Brooke, you just made an Instagram account. How do you feel? Meta. I'm only created this account because there's this person called Exposed on YouTube, and they're just posting like the best Rainy Rodriguez memes, and I have to stay updated, so yeah. Like, you know, at the same time I didn't want to look stupid and not have any followers, so I told my friends to follow me, and I told everybody that follows me on Snapchat to follow me. Basically, you're concerned about followers? Yeah. You concerned about followers? Duh. It's really crazy because like I'm meticulous in my painting, but I'm like terrible.
So your lifestyle doesn't reflect in your painting?
No, my lifestyle does not reflect in my painting at all.
You're a follower then?
Okay, why you gotta patronize me like that? You're trying to like describe me like I'm like not a person. Like what's that supposed to mean? Here's the thing with you people, thinking just because I'm a teenager I'm a follower. I know what I want and when I want it. I know how I want to be viewed by society. If I want to make an Instagram account, it's not because I'm following, it's because I'm leading my own life. I'll have you know.
It's completely different now
like, I don't
because she
wanna fight her.
disrespected me in front of everybody, and then she disrespected me in the group chat.
So the group chat is really what set you off.
Yes, those are my friends. Those are my
But
confidants.
Brooklyn, you were fine in front, like in
That's
person.
my image.
Whenever you have a problem, like adults just look at it and they go, oh, it's a teenager problem. Like, I think every problem is just like a human problem. Like, it isn't just a teenager problem, because teenager problems do have a lot to do with like your development. So like, it's kind of stupid. And like, you know, just because it's not important to them doesn't mean it's not important to me.
Before high school, I had few friends, and as such, no purpose for Instagram. Later on, I gained friends and felt confident enough to make an Instagram account. I wanted to be well-liked, to make up for the lack of friends or positive influences in my life. But compared to my peers, I felt out of place. It was only when I got older that my priorities changed, and I realized I didn't need to be perfect to get positive feedback or gratification from people. I think if more people didn't fall into the trap of perfect image, these websites would be healthier.